What's up, y'all? It's Phil, and it's time for a bonus episode. So how about that coronavirus, huh? So I'm doing this bonus episode because I know there's a lot of people at home right now. I see a lot of people on Facebook asking for entertainment, and I thought I would do my part. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys just a quick update about what I've got going on, talk about some things I've been thinking about recently, and just let you guys know what's happening around the green barn. So for starters, I'm going to be using y'all when I do my updates and all my projects and everything, as opposed to saying you guys. It's a very small step, but just something that I've been personally dealing with that I think I want to go ahead and just throw out there. I put it out on Twitter and got a decent response from it, but I just want you guys to understand I'm not trying to be Tennessee. I'm not trying to put on a fake Southern affectation. I grew up in Florida. I used y'all my whole life. However, when I started my YouTube channel, I started saying, "What's up, guys?" And that's really cool, but it's not as inclusive as I'd like to be. And so in order to not exclude anyone who is female or who is female identifying or who is non-binary, anything like that, I want to make sure that I'm being a little more inclusive in my language, and one of those steps is to be doing that here on my channel as well. I'll give you another example. About probably 6 years ago, I stopped using the word retarded and started using the word ridiculous. I grew up in a world where using the first word was perfectly fine and acceptable and hilarious to some people, and now it's really not, and we're aware of that. So now I just say, man, that's ridiculous, you're ridiculous, stop being ridiculous. It's super easy to just switch one word for the other, and your language can evolve that way. So I've made that choice for my personal life, and also for this channel, I'm going to be saying y'all. So I may overcorrect and say y'all a lot, y'all, so y'all just buckle in and pay attention, y'all. Y'all? Y'all. So around here, things haven't changed too much, and that's really kind of twofold. One is that, other than the fact that we can't get toilet paper and eggs and some of the basic essentials that we're used to, we're not in dire straits, and that's good, because I know there's some shortages and it's hard to find some things somewhere else. I still get 2 eggs per day from my chickens, so I give those to my wife. I've got some oatmeal and stuff, and I've switched to cereal for the time being. We can't get milk, so I'm eating a lot of dry cereal and just, you know, bread and toast and things that are interesting in the mornings, but it is nothing to complain about. I just don't get a lot of eggs, so it is what it is. As far as social distancing goes, what's interesting is that my wife had a baby due in early March, so she already wasn't going anywhere and doing anything, and I scheduled myself, because of the baby, to end my custom built-ins with a Murphy bed and go into my custom dining tables, because I've got a couple orders for some more high-end dining tables, and then once those are done, I'm doing nothing but built-ins till the summer. So I scheduled myself exactly at this time to be working on these projects, so that should something happen in the hospital and we get stuck in the NICU or something like that, I don't have to worry about calling clients and making sure, hey, I'm gonna be late, I'm not gonna be able to be there, I got a baby, blah, blah, blah. I don't want anybody knowing all that business. So I scheduled myself this big block of, I could disappear from the face of the planet and nobody would know, because I'm out here in my shop in this barn on the back of this acreage, and my wife sometimes doesn't even know I'm here. So that's kind of neat. That means that we accidentally isolated ourselves when all this stuff started, and then now that we're being asked to do so, we already are. The only downside is I am coming to the end of my period of being in the shop, and I'm going back to working in people's homes full time. So I am calling my clients, making sure that I can come and do deliveries and things like that. When I made my delivery, if you saw on Instagram, I was wearing my mask with a carbon filter in it. That's not for them, that's not for me, that's for my 1-week-old baby that's at home. So I want to make sure that I'm not bringing home exposure, but you know, the mask is the same thing I wear normally during woodworking, so it's not really a big deal. It's not for show, it's just literally just one more precaution along with everything else that we're supposed to be doing. The advantage that I feel like I have in making deliveries and starting future projects here is that we haven't been told martial law, stay in your homes, don't leave. Like, it's voluntary. I can't afford to isolate myself anymore. So I will be going into people's homes, but it will be one home for one job, and it's just me and the dog, and he stays outside. So that, I think, is my advantage, because I don't have a crew of 4 guys to come in and just knock out a kitchen in a day. yeah, that's usually something I wish I had, but right now it's something I'm glad I don't have because it's just me and people are like, oh, it's just you? Yeah, you're fine, come on. So that's kind of cool. So I don't really have any projects to update on, unfortunately, right now. I'm trying to get my shop cleaned out, get everything in the trailer, and get some stuff just like organized. So I do have some doors that I'm working on. I had a client that I did some doors for a long time ago. It was when I first started doing doors and they kind of twisted and failed and they don't look good at all. So I'm redoing these doors free of charge. Normally I give referral gifts for referrals that people give, and she's done a lot of referrals in this neighborhood and beyond, actually. So I'm going to do these doors for free. Normally this would be a much higher cost project, but I can knock these out pretty quick. It's just unfortunately taken me too long to get to them that I think I'm probably going to start irritating her if it takes any longer. So I'm trying desperately to get to this project and get it out the door. I've got another client that I'm repainting her doors, but it happened to be right as the baby came, so she's also waiting on her doors and it's getting kind of antsy. I've got some YouTube videos I'm working on, and also this shop is just an absolute mess. I'm gonna spend the rest of the week getting rid of all that stuff. I'm gonna finish this project, finish that project, do that project, get that project out of there. Once everything is out and gone and done, I'm going to finish cleaning up this shop, hopefully get the rest of it moved into the trailer, and this will be a nice, clean, open working space as opposed to the horrible clutter that it actually is. So I'm gonna start working on these doors and start cleaning up. Definitely make sure to check me out on Instagram, Facebook, I think on Twitter as well. Everything is at PMK Woodworking, so you can find me on there. If you really want to get some, escapism, go ahead and check out Yoshi's Instagram as well. He is at Chillest Shiba, and he's also at Chillest Shiba on Facebook, where I'm trying to figure out how to get him to be a, social volunteer to help kids learn how to read, to visit retirement centers and things like that. Unfortunately, the classes I was going to go to in March have been canceled and postponed. So I will update on the Facebook page for Yoshi when I get the updated class rosters and I can actually go to a class and start getting him to finalize this process. If you want to check out and maybe purchase some of the things that I actually make, check out livingwaterboards.com. I've got my skateboards on there, I've got some pins, some cutting boards. Things are always changing on there. I can only have a certain amount of items, and as soon as something sells, it's just gone. So check back there often, see what's there, buy something if you want it. I'll be more than happy to send it out to you ASAP. I mean, right now is a good time to do some online shopping. Just saying. But you guys stay safe out there, have fun, enjoy your isolation if you can. Reach out to anybody who you need help from if you're having any sort of anxiety, or if you need someone to go get some food for you, or if you just need somebody to talk to. Make sure to use this time to reach out to people, maybe reconnect, and make sure that everybody is doing okay in these strange times. I don't really want to say trying times, but there's just a lot of craziness going on right now. So anyway, y'all, I think I said you guys a couple times there. Y'all enjoy this time if you can. We will all get through this together, I promise. Check out some other YouTube videos on here and just enjoy your time while you can. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.